I am Cara Johnson.
And I'm Peter Johnson, and we've been married 19 years.
About 20. Okay, all right. For me, I think it's the camaraderie of the other couples, the connection time, being away with Peter, and the content and being able to pick up those little nuggets of wisdom that we get every time that we come. There's always something that we learn new when we come to these retreats.
I love the structure this year. I told Jimmy this was the best year ever because, I've been at each of the years. No, but I love the structure, the 3 areas where we think about communication, we think about sex and intimacy, and finances. And I like the, taking away little nuggets over those, from the 3 classes. I like that.
I think for me, so far, in the finance class, really distinguishing who is the CFO and who is the CEO. Having that equity conversation is a big one for us because that's something that we, even being 20 years in, I don't think that's a conversation that we've really had. That's a conversation that's gonna stick out for us.
Yeah, I agree. A weekend to remember.
My name is Malcolm, and this is my wife, Carolyn Keener. We're from Sherwood, Arkansas.
And we've been married 17 years.
Well, as it relates to the retreat, we have certainly loved the camaraderie of meeting new couples and believing that no one knows it all. And as it relates to the different subject matters that have been taught, certainly feel that we've received something from all of those, the teachers that were teaching as well. And we know that as it relates to Scripture, the Scripture talks about how iron will sharpen iron. So therefore, we are working one with another to receive what someone else has to say as it can enhance our own relationship.
And I agree with my husband. In 17 years, our relationship has ever evolved. Just like he said, it's not going to be the same every year or every day. What your wife may love today, she may not love tomorrow. And the same thing with the husband. So we have to continue to learn each other. Learn what we do and we don't like, and be open to talk about those things that we do like and we don't like.
A weekend to remember.
Martin
And Davida Macaulay.
Macaulay. We've been married for 25 years and we're from Los Angeles, California.
I'm loving the collaboration and just the realness. It's causing us, I know for me to reflect on me just being a better wife, being more intentional, and just really bringing back that intimacy that we've had.
Yeah, and I really like how they did the different modules, and I think that it was important, the 3 areas that they talked about with communication and the intimacy and then the financial aspect. And the speakers were great. It was interactive. We had a good time with it. So yeah, we came in a little late Thursday night, but we got a little piece of game night, so that was fun.
And we won.
We came in on the west side, and I was like, great, we won.
But
yeah, so this has been really great. We're definitely coming back next year.
yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I like the assignments that they gave us. It kind of forces you. This whole thing forces you to stop, right? Just stop everything and really think about each other.
For us, just hearing those golden nuggets that, for instance, like communication, you're communicating for your partner. So you kind of know that, but when it's said, you're thinking, wow, I really need to be intentional about what I say and how I say, because he's my partner and we're one. So if I hurt him, I'm really hurting myself.
If one person wins an argument, the other person loses, then the team still loses. And that was an important piece.
I would say we don't always have to be right. Compromise is huge, and sometimes just the compromise is the win. So just understanding that.
A weekend to remember.